Okay, before I upload the part two of my reading with my friends of the Great Ace Attorney, I just I want to make something known. Kids, people stop being stupid like this person here. Seriously? Like I don't give a shit what gender you are or who you are. If you're going to say something stupid, we're going to call you out on it. By the way, one of these pictures, I believe, is Laura Croft. Hey, Mary, I have a question to ask you. How old are you? I'm probably far older than you are. And Tomb Raider came out in the 90s. And I've been a gamer probably a lot longer than you. You've probably been a gamer for what, 2 years? You know, and that's me being generous. I could be wrong. I'm just making assumptions here. But all of this stupid shit, this stupid shit, it's like, good morning to everyone except to the sensitive gamers. I pissed off. You wanted this attention. You wanted this attention, you stupid, idiotic gaming journalist piece of shit. We're tired of you. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut up. Oh my God, just shut the fuck up. Like, seriously. And no, I don't care. And no, I don't give a shit if you didn't say all men. You are a feminist. You hate men. I am so sick and tired. There's no toxicity in gaming. Well, yes, there was. There's always been toxicity. But you know who brings it more? You! You and your stupid fucking ilk. I am so sick and tired of this BS bullshit. Women in games advocate. A woman in games advocate. Imagine that. Imagine having nothing better to do with your time. You know what I'm an advocate for? Men having their sons and their daughters. Men that have bullshit trouble with the legal system. But you are wasting your time being a women in games advocate. I'm going to put up this one picture here, and then I'm going to continue on with my little tirade. And this will be the final picture that you'll see in this video, because this picture explains how all of you idiots act. Ah, there we go. Yep, that's the picture I was looking for. And you know what? I don't give a fuck if anyone's mad, about this. I have friends that are like, hey, yeah, women in games and all that. Me, I don't give a fuck. If you're a woman, pick up a controller. If you're a dude, pick up a controller. But if you're gonna bitch and complain about men, saying that you're wrong about something when you are wrong, yeah, please eject yourself from the hobby. We don't care. Whether you're a man or a woman, I don't care. I'm so sick and tired of listening to you fucking crybabies. Jesus Christ, almost a decade of this nonsense. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you people, you men can't accept women in video games. Shut the fuck up. We're done listening to it. Even other women are sick and tired of your drivel. Drivel. It's drivel at this point. Like, do you see this fucking timeline here? This entire timeline. Oh, well, it only goes up to 2013. I thought I got the one that goes up to 2018. This is how you guys act. Like, oh no, like some guy killed me in an MMO that's practically rape. And fuck it, you guys made that argument. You fucking stupid, idiotic feminists made that argument. Like, oh my goodness, you see what's happening in Grand Theft Auto? In a mod, being perfect. You know what you could do with that? Unplug the console. Ooh, there you go. It's done. It's finished. It's not the same fucking thing as actually being raped. As someone who was actually raped and and actually sexually assaulted, this pisses me off, especially when I have a stupid feminist telling me it's not the same when a guy gets raped. Fuck you. You guys are terrible people, and I am so sick and tired of being nice to you idiots. I'm tired of it. We want to be left alone. All of us. the men and women who have been playing games just fine without you toxic pieces of shit coming and darkening our doorsteps and forcing us to fucking, play Last of Us 2 or some other bullshit agenda-driven stupid piece of shit game. We want to play games. And by the way, men don't have any problem playing as women in games. Like, have you went on VR chat? Have any of you idiots, you dyed-haired pieces of shit, went on VR chat? Do you know how many men I see cosplaying, or not just cosplaying, but having female avatars? 99.99% of the time. I'm an outlier. I actually use a male avatar, the Apollo Justice one. But the majority of the dudes, yeah, they like using the female ones. Oh, but those aren't the correct type of females, right? Because you have the right to dictate to whom men play as. Right? Right, feminists? No. Shut your fucking mouths. We're done listening to you. There is no more conversation. How you got your fucking job and you're still fucking it up and you still have a job baffles me. Seriously, a woman in games advocate. When women have been playing games for fucking years, and you are the same mean type of girl bitches that probably freaking bullied an actual girl who played games, a nerdy girl back in the past when I was growing up too, probably dunked her head in the toilet and said, this isn't, ew, you're gross. Probably stepped on her glasses too. Yeah, unlike you bitches, unlike you pieces of shit feminists, I was there with the nerdy girls and the nerdy guys when we were being bullied by you and your fucking jock minions and your preppy ass boyfriends for God knows how many years. So you can shut your fucking mouths and stop preaching to us. Because we're done, like I said, we're done listening to it. And by the way, you can say, oh, listen to the man cry. I don't give a fuck. I've been silent enough about this, silent long enough about this. It's high time gamers as a collective, gamers or comic book geeks, just geek culture in general, stand up to these posers and eject them from our fucking hobby. You wanna know why Punk died? A horrible death? Because it got infested with posers. Let's not let that happen to our culture too. Stand up, speak out, call these people out. Seriously, man and woman the fuck up. Stop being silent about it. And before I end this video, because something just came to my head, this one goes out to my fellow nerdy girls who have been there since the start. You people are okay by me. Do not let these pieces of shit tell you how to be. You have made this hobby just as good as the guys that have been here for so many years. This is not an attack on women. This video will never be an attack on women or women that play games. Because you were there with us during the struggle. You were there, you were bullied with us. And the fact that these pieces of shit want to divide us and tell us that, no, see, this is how men actually think of you. Yeah, those types of people are toxic and they need to screw off, and we need to stand together against this bullshit. Because if we can't defend our hobbies, if we can't stand up for our own hobbies, then how the heck are we actually going to stand up for shit that actually matters? Like I said, I'm a men's rights advocate. I'm also a women's rights advocate. I'm someone that, is an egalitarian. But how the hell can I stand up for something that's more important if I can't even stand up for something that's, that's my hobby? that I've grown up with. And I know my fellow, and I know the nerdy girls that are probably watching this, probably not many because, I'm not that popular, will probably think the same thing. Like, look at that girl again, the one with the dyed hair, and just look at that face. Like, do you think that she, doesn't she just look like the type of girl from the past that bullied you in school? I mean, she looks like the fucking girl that stood right next to the prep guy. Right? It's like, haha, it smirked down at me, fucking made fun of me and shit. Called me a J.O., a jack-off and shit. Yeah. I think it's about time all of us just tell these freaking idiots to leave us alone. We did nothing to these people. Nothing. And they want to come and try to ruin our hobby with their stupid agenda-driven shit because they feel left out. And there's a reason why they feel left out. The feminists and their boy toys, their preppy boy toys. It's because we made this culture, not them. We were the ones that made this culture as popular and as big as it is, and as profitable as it is, not them. And they're just fucking jealous that they were not a part of the growth, that they didn't actually help with the grind. They're just trying to take over what we as a collective created together. When they told us we weren't allowed to go to their fancy fucking parties or some other shit. I know I'm projecting a lot here, but the thing is that I think a lot of geek guys and geek girls can say the same thing. It's like when we say like, oh no, we don't want you around here. You smell. You are just you're disgusting. You're gross. We decided like, okay, we'll make our own hobby, and we made it, and we made it big. We made it fucking huge. And they're like, oh no, they can't be happy. They're ugly and disgusting, and they wear glasses. How dare they actually be happy? And that's how I see these feminists. That's how I see how these feminists look at us. They want to take over our culture, our subculture, our geek culture, something that we made because they couldn't make it because all they could do is take and take and take and fucking take. The feminists and their fucking boy toys. They're fucking simps. They fucking just, I hate them all. I hate them. Again, this video, it's not an attack on women because women have been a part of this hobby. But if you're an ideologue that wants to fucking change shit and then call me a sexist for when I say no, this hobby has been just fine without you, then you can go fuck yourself. And stop not listening to the freaking women that have been here longer than you. They know their shit. They know their stuff. You don't. The fucking games that you think about are Minecraft and Fortnite. When I talk to girls, or, geeky girls, they can mention games like Star Ocean Till the End of Time and The Second Story, Valkyrie Profile. They can talk about the Tales of series for days on end. They can go and fucking talk to me about Final Fantasy, the Crystal Chronicles, a game I've never played. There's a friend that, I have a female friend that has actually played that game through to the end and done more, and I'm interested in it because of her. And you idiots are like, oh my goodness. Yeah, we're done. That's the final bit of my tirade. I just needed to get that all off my chest. Because I am so sick and tired of seeing my hobby in such disarray because of you fucking assholes. The feminists and their male enablers. Leave us alone. We're done. Just leave us alone or we're going to start fighting back. Oh, and by the way, defending our culture, our subculture from you idiots is not sexism.